Hello Scorpio, and welcome to Truth Seeker Psychic Readings, reminding you of who you really are. We're going to look at the big year of 2021 to see what's coming up. So let's take a look. Okay Scorpio, so your theme for 2021 is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, okay? Now this is all about working on the self, all right? So your mission for the year is to focus on you. Your mission this year is to focus on bettering yourself, all right? What is the Eight of Pentacles doing? He is a man who is working on creating, all right? So he has 8 pentacles and slowly focusing on what it is that he wants to create and bringing that about in the world. Now, this can mean your career. This can mean some sort of personal goal or something you want to achieve. But basically, it's saying that during your year, your main theme is going to be self-development, self-improvement, self-growth, self-worth, okay? So all of these pentacles represent creation, okay? And the 8 is very symbolic of fate, okay? So you're fated this year to focus on you. You're fated to do more for yourself. You're fated to have certain circumstances go your way, all right? Now, the 8 is linked to Saturn. Saturn is about limitation, fate, as we've discussed, and structure, okay? So breaking free of any limitations that you have or hold for yourself this year and transforming as you do as a Scorpio. Now, you know that throughout your life, you go through phases of transformation and growth and change. That is why you're a Scorpio. That's why you came here as your sun, moon, or rising sign. Now, the only reason why there wouldn't be change or transformational growth this year is if you resist it, okay? So don't resist it, allow whatever to happen and experience that as a personal growth and a personal change and personal evolution, because that is your theme for the year and that is what you're working with. Bettering yourself, doing more, creativity, and creativity can come in many forms, guys. You don't have to be artistic, all right? It can be brainstorming and thinking of new ideas for you. It could be planning your goals. It could be just talking about what you want, okay? That's creating, all right? Creation is thought, word, deed, all right? Starts with the mind, you talk through it, and then it ends with action. So all 3 of them come together to create, all right? So create what it is that you want to create in your life, and whatever it is that you see, however you see yourself. I feel like this is remolding, reworking your identity as well, all right? So sometimes we go through modes of change, evolution, and growth, and through this year, you're going to change who you are. There is a big aspect of that, okay? Now, it's about evolving, and it's about being bettering yourself. So remember that through it all. Now, the 3 of Wands that comes up next to you is your vision, all right? Now, a lot of this is about career and business. So if your goal is to better your career or to move in a better place, then have a big vision. Think big, okay? Because this is a man who is content on top of his hill looking over his ships. The ships represent stock, okay? But there are mountains in the background. So this represents your journey. You have a journey. The journey must be balanced because 3 is the number of balance, mind, body, and soul. And next to this, you have another 3. So 33 is actually a very, very significant number. And if you take the life of Christ, okay, he died at the age of 33 and was said to what? Ascend. Okay, so you will, with the 3-3, definitely transform and ascend something in this year. And I feel like with your work, you only need to have positive goals. No matter what's happening, you just need to focus on what your goals are, what your personal goals are, okay? It's not so much about the collective this year, it's about you, okay? Because doing what you love is going to further emphasize change in the world, and that will affect the collective in the long term. There's lots of growth. So all of these wands have leaves growing off them, which says that You know, you are developing, you are growing, you are succeeding. You're going to come to a point naturally this year, Scorpio, that you feel very proud of what you've achieved, because I see you focusing so much on yourself and bettering yourself. And I'm so proud of you, because I already see that you're going to do amazing things. And with that, you're going to climb mountains and you're going to achieve greatness and you're going to feel happy and you're going to feel content and balanced. All right, that's what you want, right? So the Empress in the middle is saying, don't forget about your feminine side. So these two cards are very masculine, okay? And when we talk about masculine energy, we're talking about leadership, we're talking about aggressive tendencies, we're talking about direction, we're talking about structure. When we're talking about feminine energy, we're talking about love, kindness, compassion, empathy, creativity. All right, and that's basically right in the middle. So it's saying, do not forget throughout it all, as you are, you can have aggressive tendencies, particularly in your inner world. So make sure that you're finding balance within that, because the 3 is balance and the Empress is nurturing, kind, caring, compassionate, empathetic. All right, so be kind to yourself, be good to yourself. Nurture your emotions, because the Empress is somebody who is balanced, but in reverse it's sort of saying at times during your year you may feel the turbulence of your surroundings. So make sure that you withdraw when you need to nature, because nature is therapeutic, nature is Mother Earth, nature is feminine energy, and nature will bring you down to earth. Okay, so have your foot on the moon, which is having your foot on the pulse being your emotions, emotions being your higher self. Trust how you feel every step of the way, Scorpio. Heart is open, shield is to the side, so you only have that there as a defense mechanism if you need it. And we all know when you're backed into a corner, you can sting, but remain open, remain loving in every opportunity that you get. Do not judge people, okay? Now, I'm getting this, I'm only saying this because I feel as though there may be times where you are forced in a corner and you are made to feel a certain way. And remember, at the end of the day, we cannot take anything personally. Anything anybody projects onto us is a little bit of insight into their world and what's happening, okay? So there will be times during this year where you will feel like you're backed into a corner and you have to attack. But what I say to you is walk away. Take a deep breath. Don't react, because reacting is the old mechanism that you have hardwired in your brain. You can change that by just breathing, walking away, coming back to it when you're feeling level-headed and communicating with the person your thoughts and feelings, but do not attack them, okay? Because the person that is projecting is in pain. And the only way to heal is to basically allow that person to see that they're in the wrong, all right? Now, the moon for you this year is powerful energy, all right? Now, the moon magnifies, it amplifies energy. So there will be times where you really feel down and you really feel low on energy, stressed. Okay, you're going to need to recognize that. The Empress recognizes when she's feeling that way. She takes time out to herself, okay, to do what? To nurture, to self-love, okay, to be in nature, to breathe, to meditate, to create, to love, to be artistic, be creative, whatever it is that helps you become balanced. The moon is basically deep feelings inside you, because your outer world is changing and there's things going on in the world that you don't like. But before you can make change, you have to become settled and you have to become balanced in who you are. And by doing that, you're going to be able to do much better things. So find your balance, find your zen, Scorpio, especially when there's times in the year that you feel the pressure, that you feel like no matter what's happening around you, you need to succumb to that. Don't allow any addictions, okay? Don't allow anything that you feel you have to rely upon be the savior. It could be temporary for some of you, all right? And don't be hard on yourself if you do succumb to some sort of bad habit or some sort of addiction. But all I'm saying to you is the moon is here to remind you of your inner world and your emotions. And it's saying that when you're feeling stressed, when you're feeling tired, when you're feeling anxious, when you're feeling like you need space, just take it, all right? Know your boundaries around people, okay? If people are pushing your buttons, tell them, okay? Be very conservative about your energy. Do not go lashing out at people, all right? Remember to take things one step at a time, one day at a time. Breathe, remain calm, meditate, find your zen. You can do this. I believe in you. Your power is in the moon, all right? But it is not in exploding and letting all of that energy out. It is in controlling it and finding healthy outlets for it, okay? So right at the end of the reading, guys, we have the Six of Cups, okay? And this is basically saying there will be a reuniting for many of you this year, whether it's with a loved one that you haven't spoke to for a very long time, or whether it's with an old friend from your childhood, or whether it's with an ex from the past, that's somebody that comes back. And it doesn't have to be love reintroduced into your life. It could be an ex that you decide, I'm going to make amends with this year, and I'm going to communicate my thoughts and feelings, and I'm going to be my best self to them. Okay, so this is basically about repairing old friendships and also learning to be more loving, okay? Because 6 is a very kind, compassionate, empathetic number, okay, and it's humanitarian and it wants to do what's best for others. So I feel like you will have some sort of reuniting with friendship this year. Now, apart from those coming back into your life, choose people wisely. That's the other thing this is saying. Don't be around people that bring your energy down. Don't be around people that work up your emotions and tease you and give you a hard time. And don't attack them either. Move away from those people, because the people that you associate yourself with are who you become. Okay, you become their energy essentially. So choose good people this year. Choose people that you want to be. Choose people that inspire you. Choose people that are positive. Choose people that are happy. Choose people that see the best in life. Okay, by having those people around you, you will feel inspired to do the same. And that energy is addictive, and you are going to feel the love and you're going to grow. All right, so choose good people. That is the catalyst for the end of the reading. And the last thing that I want to say before I head out is that whatever you're focusing on, you can achieve it. Okay, Scorpio, I feel like it is a long time coming, and what you want to create in your life will not come easy this year. But if you just come back to yourself and you keep focusing on your personal development and your growth above all else, you will achieve great things. You will find your balance, you will work through your emotions, and you will make great friends. So have an amazing year. If you enjoyed this reading, please subscribe to the channel. Please share this video with any other Scorpios you know. I would really appreciate that. And if you can also comment and let me know your thoughts on the video, ask any questions, would love to hear them. Like the video as well, and I will see you in the next reading.